You may have realized by this point that certain media outlets are more concerned with frightening you than educating you. Perhaps this explains why people are often taken aback to find that, despite the risk of terrorist strikes and mass shootings, the nation is far safer in 2022 than it was in earlier decades. The United States has experienced a 50% decrease in violent crime rates since the mid-1990s. The streets of New York City are far safer now than they were in the early 1990s and the 1980s, despite the fact that many individuals still carry self-defense guns. The tools that help stop a violent crime from happening are the finest self-defense tools. Of course, we're only urging you to use these tools to protect yourself or others. Only a fool would go looking for combat. Despite the fact that some individuals carry knives or guns for protection, if you're not properly taught to handle these tools, you're more likely to hurt yourself than an aggressor. The best self-defense weapons for the typical person will be the subject of this article, since it's not the appropriate place to learn about guns and other dangerous weapons. Even while these weapons are often thought of as non-lethal, keep in mind that any instrument, even pepper spray and stun guns, may be devastating if used improperly. Number 1. Saber Self-Defense. Kit Saber is among the most reputable manufacturers in the self-defense industry, and you can rely on their goods to deliver when you need them most. For twice the protection, this self-defense set includes both pepper spray and a stun gun. The 10-foot range of the pepper spray keychain may be used repeatedly. To prevent injury, it sprays in a focused narrow stream. A 1.60C charge that is unpleasant and powerful is delivered by the stun gun. Additionally, the stun gun produces a brilliant 120 lumen light and a loud 95 dB zapping sound while it's in operation. It's a fantastic offer for anybody concerned about self-defense for less than $25. Number 2. Stun Gun ViperTech VTS 979. This ViperTech stun gun has a strong stun capability. When fired, it will increase your assailant to experience a terrible electric shock. A wrist strap and safety disable pin are also included with the stun gun to prevent you from being struck by it. The safety pin will be broken if an assailant succeeds in ripping this from you, making the stun gun ineffective. This tool has a rechargeable battery and a non-slip rubber covering for comfort while usage. It's one of the best self-defense products currently available with more than 6,200 5-star ratings from Amazon buyers. Number 3. Advanced Compact Pepper Spray by Saber. One of the most reputable brands in self-defense is Saber Advanced Compact Pepper Spray, which offers some of the greatest self-defense items for both laypeople and police enforcement personnel. This little pepper spray comes with a built-in belt clip, ensuring that you'll always have access to it in the event of an actual danger. A UV marking is also included in this pepper spray, which can aid law enforcement in locating your assailant. Number 4. Self-Defense Siren Original Keychain. The safest course of action is sometimes to ask for assistance. Anyone nearby will be made aware by the self-defense siren, allowing them to contact the authorities and come to your aid. Because many muggings and carjackings take place because of a window of opportunity, the alarm's loud noise could be enough to scare off potential assailants. A shrieking 125 dB sound produced by this safety alarm may be heard hundreds of feet distant. Number 5. Saber Safe Escape 3-in-1 Pepper Gel. This ultra-compact pepper spray, again from Saber, is what you should get if you want a pepper spray that can hang on your keychain. A seatbelt cutter and window breaker are also included in this multi-purpose self-defense gear in case of an emergency situation leaves you stranded inside your vehicle. Number 6. Self-Defense Portable Door Lock Atalock. This portable door lock from Atalock is great to have in your baggage, whether you're traveling or simply at home and want an additional degree of protection. Atalock functions by simply being inserted into the door closure's striking plate, where it rests and serves as a door stopper. When you need a little bit of extra peace of mind, it'll make a great difference because it is quick, simple, and lightweight. Number 7. Self-Defense Key by CRKT. You may have heard tales about how to tuck your keys between your knuckles in case things start to get hairy. The Colombian River Knife and Tool Defense Key tool is intended to simplify that procedure by eliminating trouble of having to set the keys. The bottom of the key has a little bellow that makes it simple to hold securely in between your hands. The tool itself is quite discreet and can easily fit on your keychain. Oh, and it adds to its worth by including a Phillips head screwdriver. Number 8. Baton made of heat-treated steel from Smith & Wesson. Many law enforcement officials carry a collapsible steel baton as their go-to non-lethal defense weapon of choice. They're a useful item to have on hand since they're small, simple to use, and may be carried in a handbag or worn on a belt. This heat-treated steel baton can offer you the advantage when you need it most if you aren't hesitant to engage your adversary in hand-to-hand combat. The 16-inch heat-treated collapsible baton from Smith & Wesson is made of black 4130 alloy steel, has a textured grip, and comes with a belt sheath. Although it may not seem like much, we can assure you that it's a very potent self-defense weapon. Tear gas and mace police model pepper spray. Instead of simply being a generic term for pepper spray, Mace is a popular brand that is renowned for producing some of the greatest self-defense tools for both men and women. More than 4,000 people have reviewed and given this made in the USA pocket pepper spray a 4.7 star rating on Amazon. It is a 10-foot range spray canister in the police style. For extra safety, it also employs tear gas and UV dye in addition to pepper spray. Number 10. Bear Horn Self-Defense Weapon Saber. This saber horn, on the other hand, will work just fine if you'd want something that would sound just as loud from a distance. The air horn may be heard more than half a mile away, despite its initial purpose of being a bear deterrent while you're camping. The harsh and loud noise will cause sketchy persons to second-guess themselves, and it is small enough to fit in a pocket or conveniently in a car's glove box. Your local state law would determine whether self-defense firearms are lawful. Self-defense weapons like pepper spray may still be allowed to possess and use as of 2022, but delivery will be prohibited in areas like of New York, Alaska, Hawaii, and Washington, D.C. Although you may purchase stun guns, pepper spray, and other self-defense tools for sale on websites like Amazon, they can't necessarily be delivered to you lawfully, even if they're legal to use in those states, as in the case of New York. Before attempting to purchase self-defense firearms online, first confirm the legislation of your native state. We've all had to become more independent in the last year. Therefore, we had to learn how to take care of ourselves, whether it meant discovering the best self-care techniques or engaging in regular at-home exercises. When it comes to your personal safety, self-defense is the most crucial option. To protect your property, there are several different security levels in place, each with a unique option. They work in layers, starting on the exterior and progressively moving within. While concealed, lightweight, non-lethal, affordable, and most importantly strong weapons for self-defense, every person should own a self-defense firearm since it is one of the most practical items. We came up with a list of self-defense tools you need to always have on hand. Going too close may be perilous if the intruder is a good fighter or is carrying potentially lethal weapons. All you can do in this situation is demonstrate your athletic prowess by leaping on the intruder and shocking him with your actions. These days, you may also get various reasonably priced tasers on the market. A smart approach to protect yourself from damage, particularly while going out or even when you're left alone at home, is to take self-defense training and know how to defend yourself in an unexpected situation.